You are born in this life, you try to understand, you try to observe the things around you, to try to make yourself aware of the things around you. In life, there are some key principles you must know to live a very good life for yourself and the people you are living with or you are surrounded by. Number one thing I learned from the Prophet, peace be upon him, the last and final messenger of the God: make yourself strong spiritually and physically. As a Muslim, there is a belief, and I also believe, that there is a driving force for every human being, which we call the soul or the spirit. To do something out of your life, you need strong belief, you need strong spirit, and that strong spirit will help you to have a willpower to do something for yourself and for the people around you. The stronger the belief you have, the far you can go in the life. There is another saying of Prophet, peace be upon him, to a God: the person who is stronger in physical strength is more lovable than a weaker believer. If you are a gym guy or an athlete, you may know it's not all about working out, it's not all about training, it's all about consistency. You can't miss a day unless it's your rest day. Being a strong is not all about working hard, working desperately, lifting weights. It's all about showing up daily, working up daily, little by little, step by step. It is also true, if you need a strong physical strength, you also need a strong spiritual strength to make a great willpower for yourself. And in Islam, the perfect and ultimate solution of strong spiritual power, strong willpower, is the prayer, because it makes you consistent, it makes you to work on the thing on a daily basis. The conclusion is that the strength is more important, either it is spiritual or it is physical. I think nowadays you need strong spiritual strength than the physical strength, because people are broken inside more than outside. The second thing I learned from the person named Naval Ravikant: he is a businessman, he is an investor. Make money or resources of money, because nowadays this is the very first step of an independent life. This is somewhat controversial for some people, but it is very true. Because if you have solved your belly problems, food problems, then you can think of creating and learning something else for the people or for yourself. If you are a believer that money can't buy you happiness, it is very true. I also believe in that thing with an extension. Money can't buy you the happiness, but money can buy you the experiences which can make you happy. So ultimately, money can buy you happiness. For example, if you have money and you want to buy a gift for someone you love, someone you care the most, and if you buy that person a gift, something she or he like the most, and that gift will make that person happy, ultimately that happiness, that feeling of happiness will also make you happy. Ultimately, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you the experiences of happiness. There is another saying that money can't solve all of your problems. Yes, it is very true, but money can solve all of your money problems. And remember, making money is not all about having piece of papers in your pocket, but have a potential to provide value to other people, and exchange of that value you earn money. If you provide value to other people, people will give you that money. That's the real wealth. The third thing I learned from that same person, Naval Ravikant, is that people do not respect you what you have, what you own, what you wear, what you drive. They respect you what the values you have for your life. People who play status games or higher status games, they don't have any special skill, but the only thing they have, their values for their lives. It's not about how they treat other people, it's all about how they treat themselves. They set boundaries for themselves. They don't take the decisions on the emotions or the opinions of the other people. They ignore the noise which is against them. They prove themselves with the actions they take. This is included in their value checklist. As it said, what makes a human being? It's the values and it's the rules. Or else we are animals in the concrete jungles. The people with the high values, they don't want to influence other people, but they want to influence their past self by imagining their future self. The fourth thing which I learned from a businessman called Alex Hermosi, you may know about him. People forget everything what you have done, what actions you take. So just keep moving forward day by day, keep improve yourself, because if you care about the opinions of the people, you will never grow according to the potential you have. The great people in the world never be a great if they ever cared about the opinions of the other people. If they have thought, if I do X action or Y action, what the people will think. People only remember them by the results they have achieved after making so many mistakes, after taking so many wrong actions without caring about the opinions of the other people. Like Alex Hermosi says, don't take the advice of the people you would not want to be like. People forget that where did you fail, where did you take the wrong actions, where did you take the wrong decisions, what lessons you have learned by trying again and again and failing again and again. They only care about your results. They admire you because of the results you have achieved. They do not like the process, they only like the results you have. They only like the success you have achieved so far. They criticize your actions, but they admire your results. That's the reality of the people. The fifth thing is learn transferable skills. The whole internet is abundant with the technical skills, business skills, any skills you need in your life. But I'm not talking about those skills. The important skills which will help you to deal with the people, which will help you to share your ideas with other people, which will help you to lead the people, which will help you to build the people, which will help you to become a confident in every situation you encounter. I'm talking about the skill of communication, I'm talking about the skill of leadership, I'm talking about the skill of persuasion. These are the skills which you cannot learn by just learning them theoretically. That these are the skills which will help you to grow in your life 10x faster than other ordinary people. As I said before, you can't just master the skill, you can't just learn the skill by just knowing about them. You have to do practice, you have to improve yourself little by little, bit by bit. The more you practice, the more you get up with these skills. Now the problem is where to learn these skills. And you maybe figure out that these are the skills related to the people. You must meet with the new people, you have to practice it with your family, with your friends. Always try to find the opportunities to talk with the new people. These are the some quality things which I learned from other people, the people I admire the most, and have a thought to sharing with other people. Of course, there are many things I'm working on, I'm practicing, I'm learning, and I believe that these will be the very beneficial to you as well. I know these are the habits which can't be adopted very quickly, but here is a trick. You never walk perfectly first time when you started walking. You improved yourself by practicing, by failing again and again and again. That same principle of practicing again and again also applies here. And that's the only way. There are no shortcuts of doing something great in short amount of time. There are no shortcuts at all.